So that is the Sahasrar Chakra activation. Nowadays, many people say with great power comes great irresponsibility. I think some vegetables too, including the present government, because the present government didn't do anything to stop it. Millets noodle. Even when a humble Hindu goes to a temple and gives money to Bhagwan, that money is not taken by Bhagwan, that money is taken by the devils. Whole wheat flour, 70%. Who pays the tax? Simple, humble Hindus. Millets noodle. When we dilute our DNA, your spirituality is not some cage of the religion or a book. It is steaming hot. I think every man, every woman, their identity is not their private parts. Millets noodle. Welcome to my VlogPod. Today I am starting this VlogPod a little later because generally I start it before lunch, and today the whole day Chandu is not here, so I'm by myself, and today I have to also cook for my dinner. But today I want to talk to you about something very, very important. Those people who practice Bharatiya culture and Sanatan Dharma, that is the woodpecker. It is making hole in the coconut tree. So those people who are practicing Sanatan Dharma, those people who love Bharat and are happy when something good happens to Bharat, these people are very few, as you all know. Most of the times, people are there who live in Bharat, use the facilities of Bharat, use the taxpayers' money as if it is their right to loot. It's like in the earlier days, during the times of those Muslim terrorists who were ruling India, they had to pay, all Bharatiya people had to pay this thing called a jizya tax. In jizya tax, you have to pay some money for survival. Now, since independence, the Nehru government and all these governments which came after that, including the present government, because the present government didn't do anything to stop it, they have made that jizya tax into something different. They have made this thing called income tax. So the people who use that money of the income tax, they don't pay tax. They may be very, very, very rich. They have so many children, they have so much money, but they don't pay any tax. Who pays the tax? Simple, humble Hindus. So the people who are not paying tax, they are taking all the facilities, the benefits of the tax. Even when a humble Hindu goes to a temple and gives money to Bhagwan, that money is not taken by Bhagwan, that money is taken by the devils or the slaves of the devils. So that money is not also used for Bhagwan's making Bhagwan things better, or for the economy of Sanatan, economy of the Hindus. It is of no use. So, but then all these things need to stop. But I want to talk to you about something which is bothering me. You must have seen so many women, so many men also. They do such strange things when they are young, when they are adult. Like, I will tell you a story of a actress who was so beautiful, like a dream. She comes from the south of India. She could have married anyone. She could have married anyone. But somehow I have seen like these idols, so-called idols of the youth, these actors and actresses, especially these actresses from the south, they have always tried to marry a much married man. So, in the quest of marrying a much married man, like, I am told that her father disapproved of this marriage, but she just did some actions. I don't know whether she told to her father or not, but she did said, okay, I don't care about my father. The situation of Bharat, which is now, of the youth, so disillusioned and doing things which are negative, doing things which are against dharma, anti dharma, and anti our culture, and they are very proud of it. It is because their idols, these film stars and all, they have always created a very strange thing. So the thing which was bothering me since morning is, for a woman, is their private part more important than their parents? And think about this thing, that their children, because according to the Hindus, you can only marry once. So when a Hindu man marries two girls, and this man whom she married, he was on the verge of marrying many times, and I think every heroine in his time had a relationship, physical relationship probably with him. Because I've seen most of these heroines who came from South India, they have ruined families, and the men were also responsible for that. They never cared about their families. So just imagine men who do not, fathers who do not care for their children, their wife, and women who do not care of ruining other woman's life and her children's life. With great powers come great responsibilities. Well, nowadays many people say with great power comes great irresponsibility. That is the reality. People are irresponsible. They don't know what is the importance of this special gift which Bhagwan has. And these heroines, they would then go and try to act as if they are the Sati Savitris, and they are such, such pious ladies. And their children are often called illegitimate from co-stars and from other people. When we dilute our DNA, would only cause something bad to the future generations. Do we care for the future generation? But fathers, for them it becomes very difficult, because the fathers are supposed to be the carriers of the family name and the family DNA. I think every man, every woman, their identity is not their private parts. We must know that we are humans also, and we have a responsibility as a human being. It is so important to keep your Atman free. Your spirituality is not some cage of the religion or a book or a set of rules. Your spirituality is your inner excellence. Our identity is not to just flow with the dictates of our private parts. You see, I don't have children. Maybe one day I will have, if I get a suitable wife. I am doing things which would add on to Sanatan Dharma's excellence, to Bharat's excellence, to humanity's excellence, to nature's excellence, and also to the excellence within. And this is not only my responsibility. It is not that I want to become something and I am something. I'm just more and more trying to resonate with the Atman and the Parma. First step is to, put the spotlight within, inside, and then try to resonate with your Atman, and slowly with the Paramatman, and everything will come to you. That's why I call myself Atma Guru. Atma Guru is someone who has resonated with the Guru within. And then it is the quest of making that Guru into Paramatma. So that is the Sahasrar Chakra activation. They are social superstars. So it is their responsibility to the society. If they are not, if they are a private person, then it doesn't matter. And social superstar doesn't have a anything private, because people are following them. So it is their responsibility to come to the world and tell that this is the mistake I have done. This is the adharma I have done because of whatever reason. Today I am going to make for my dinner something called millets noodle. You know how good millet is, and if you know more details, if you want, you can write in the comment box below the benefits of millets and why millet is superfood and why millet must be consumed and not rice and wheat. I know it. That's why I work hard to practice it, because just knowing is useless. I just don't like to cook for myself, but I have Bhagwan within me, so I have to feed Bhagwan. So I will show you what is this noodles about? This is multi-millet noodles made with ragi, bajra, little millets. Oh, it has got wheat also. Kado millet and barnyard millet. So it has got masala pack also inside. This is like little costly for me, but then when there is no other option, then I go for it. For this, I will be cutting some vegetables too. I just plan to just put some oil. This is cumin seeds. Break this in. It's a big, see these noodles, they are millet noodles, multi-millet noodles. So I will just make half of it. Salt or not, whether salt is part of it. See, I think this is quite a cheating. It says multi-millet noodles, but here when we go in the ingredients, it says whole wheat flour 70% and only 30% is all the millets. But it has salt, etc. in it. I won't be able to have this during Ekadasi. Last time when I had this, the chili was too much. It was very spicy. Processed food, like packaged food, is not good, period. But sometimes we are constrained to have packaged foods. Shop food is also not good. So I am just boiling these so-called millet noodles. Which is like 70% wheat and 30% millets. How strange. Actually, this is very difficult for me because I've got so much work to do and I cannot spend time cooking. Tomorrow I will go to the ashram because for the few days when Chandu will not be here, I will be able to, because in ashram there are some problems related to internet and there's always planes, aeroplanes going on the head. So it becomes, and a few more things because I have to feed the Bhagwan within. But well, I love to cook when I have to cook for someone else. I know it is not for me, it is for the Bhagwan within, but still. Or many times people around me, people who are part of my life, they tell me, Korak, are you wasting your life? Because nothing is visible. There are these trees, bamboo trees in Hong Kong, which when you put those seeds, it just takes 5 years to for the shoot to come out, and then within a few months, the trees become so huge that it is used for making skyscrapers. They are very tall and strong. So for the 5 years, it just grows its roots. But for adharmashay, dharmajay, and also for excellence of humanity, health, nature, Sanatan Dharma, and within, maybe it takes time. I have to continue my work for this mission. But everybody around me wants to see me successful. Maybe it will happen in its own time, but there has to be many people who have to concentrate on doing this. But it looks good with all the colors. It is good that I am making this vlog pod. That is why I cooked, or else I wouldn't have cooked. Thank you. What do you say? It is steaming hot. Today, 5:05 is the sunset time here. So 20 minutes before, that makes it quarter to 5. That is 4:45. I must finish my last meal of the day. Because according to the Shastras, you have to finish your meal 20 minutes before the sunset. That is the calculation, because all these things are not just coming out from some assumption like it happened with the modern day scientists. Like, I would assume that it is a big bang. So these are the three portions. The animals around our house, they wait. They know that it is coming at this time, and so they wait for the food. And sometimes when we are late, some of these birds, they would start calling. It's hot. It is good. And if you get some millet noodle which is more than 30%, I don't know whether 100% will be available, but if it is more than 30% millets, let me know in the comment section below. And we will meet you again in tomorrow's vlog in Hindi channel. So until then, have a very good time. And all those who have not yet subscribed this channel, please do the needful and subscribe to this channel. So we'll meet you again. Bye.
Human, alive, human, dead, finish. Have you been a human being yet?
শুধু আমার আমি শুধু আমার শুধু আমি ছাড়ব